What's up? Let's see. Let's make this a little higher. Whoa. There we go. It's a different Earl. Let's make it. Yeah, 100%. AEW is definitely playing catch up with WWE right now. But, it's the wrestling game. I thought their pay per view last week was very good. So, you just have to keep, you know, nothing you can do. Very hot. I mean, I don't think it's near what the Hogan NWO heel turn at Bash at the Beach was, but it's good. And the Monday Night Raw speeches were very good. So it'll be interesting to see what the payoff is. I mean, anything with The Rock is going to be hot. I mean, he's probably the biggest actor in the world, and yeah, you don't really hear too much about what AEW has going on. I mean, people are a little curious with MJF and the Hurt Syndicate, what that could do. But to be honest with you, I know a lot of my friends who have left WWE for AEW, and they love it. They're more creative. They get more say. It's less travel, but it's also more unorganized. I mean, there's not a lot that goes on at WWE that they don't want to happen when it happens. Where AEW is kind of a clusterfuck. But, if you're an older wrestler in particular, you kind of will put up with that. And, you'll just ride it out into the sunset. I mean, I knew Cody was done in AEW when he did that Burning Tables match with Andrade, who are now they're both in WWE, and you could tell like Cody put himself through a fucking burning table. It's not like this is ECW or XPW, and the crowd didn't really pop. And you could just tell he's like, "Fuck you guys." So I mean, I still think he should have won at WrestleMania 39 in LA, but here we are. I mean, I'm going to assume. Yeah, I didn't see the Jey Uso move. I don't watch WWE, so. And I'm not rooting against them when I say I don't watch them. I don't really care about the Usos. And, you know. See, to me, because people ask me all the time why I like AEW so much. Because it's fresh to me. Like, it's cool to see MJF doing something with the Hurt Syndicate. I've never really seen that before. So, but you are right, Kongzilla. Definitely a booming time for WWE, and it's going to get better. I mean, they're cranking up, um, the WrestleMania run. So, what up? What up? I don't know how they're going to top the Cena heel turn, but they're going to do something cool. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, please. All 7 of you. Good morning. Good morning. The Lex Express, yes. Lex Luger, the narcissist. I'm not a crackhead, Admiral Kirk, but thank you very much for your patronage in here. Thank you, Patriot. I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you would not mind. What up, Tristan? Now we got some people rolling in. I did a nice stream earlier a few hours ago, but I'm having trouble sleeping, and when I have trouble sleeping, I do a stream. So we'll probably do about a half hour because it is 3:40 in the morning for me. Thank you very much, Patriot. I appreciate that. And I'll be at the Comedy Store Saturday night, 12:15 in the a.m. So it's basically Sunday morning. Come on in. I drank lots of water today. I took hot yoga and I drank a lot of water. I mean, I don't really remember that, Patriot, but I don't remember what I did an hour ago. So we're talking about everything and nothing at the same time. Oh, right on. You East Coaster spinners. You can ask me any question in here. And as long as it's not like a racist, whatever, I will answer it. I'm Honest Earl. I'm a stand-up comic in Los Angeles, California, voiceover actor, and internet voyeur. Trying to crack the YouTube algorithm. It ain't as easy as I thought it would be. But here we are. We're in this together. And if you're ever in Los Angeles, come see me at the Comedy Store. I'll take care of you. Life tip. Work hard. That's the secret in life. Outwork others. I don't know if I would say I'm a successful comic, but whatever it is I am, I've outworked 99% of comics. Good morning. Good morning. Right on. Right on. I'm in Arizona every now and then. What up, Jake Hudson? I have a live stream going on 4 days now. I'm not doing a live stream for 4 days. What up? What up, Big Bones Jones? Yeah, I mean, I can't do streams for 7, 8 hours like some people. Like, I just can't. Uh, Good for you, Jake Hudson. You're back in the game. I get tired after about an hour streaming. And like tonight, I like the underdog. I'll go with Ukraine. They are the Rocky of armies. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, someone said you should do a stream where people just watch you sleep. Oh, fuck that, man. I'm a stand-up comic for a living. Likewise, welcome, Lucio. Come to the Comedy Store anytime on me, baby. Just consistency, Jake. I mean, I've been on YouTube, I think, for like 15 years, but I've only been streaming for like a year, about a year now. So you'll get there. You just gotta, do it every day, pretty much, and then you get cracked into the algorithm, and then you still have to be consistent because once you're in the algorithm and you stop, you're not in the algorithm anymore. So. And I've learned things, like I used to do my live streams off of my iMac because I have a 4K computer. But, I found that I literally would have like maybe just a few people in there. And my friend, the great William Zoom, recommended that I start doing the live streams on the phone because the way YouTube does it, they pump out phone live streams more than just, I guess, regular live streams. And he was right. I don't really watch stand up, even though I do it. I would say comics I admire, like Bo Burnham, Anthony Jeselnik. Yes, I love me some kookaroo. They had a turkey dinner that was the best, man. I'd go in there every day, and it was the perfectly portioned meal. You had the turkey, really like tender white meat, perfect amount of stuffing, the cranberry sauce was the bomb.com, and mashed potatoes. Yeah, that stuffing, man. Oh, it was so good. And everyone was cool. I'd go to the West Hollywood Kookaroo, which is now I'll do you one better, Thomas. I usually don't do requests, but I can do this. EA Sports. It's in the game. Um, so yeah, I got Thanksgiving dinner every day, and they had sports on all the time. So yeah, well, Chi-Town, I agree with you, but the turkey at Kookaroo was the best. But I think they all went out of business. But there was a rumor that they were coming back to Southern California. Uh, maybe it was too much money. I mean, I think the turkey dinner was like $17, but it might have not been. They might not have been charging enough. So, well, I don't know if I'm the goat, but I really do. Arby's, we've got the meats. Um, so, um, but I've eaten at Steak Shack a few times. I'm not really a fan, but I mean, it's every now and then I'll have it when I'm jonesing. They do have a nice, I guess, their competition for Chick-fil-A for the chicken sandwich. It's pretty good. Um, Good fries, but they're way too salty. I mean, you're definitely going to retain. So, yeah, but that's $17. 5 years ago. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to guess because the food really was restaurant quality. It wasn't fast food. Like you go to McDonald's, the meat doesn't taste great. The chicken sandwiches, it's not the best. Even the stuffing tasted really good. So I'm just going to assume the food costs were too much for them. Um, well, I think, yeah, yeah, I used to go to that one, Max. It was like I think it was on It was on either Santa Monica or Wilshire, and I was never really in that neighborhood that much, and they had a Kookaroo on Sepulveda and Santa Monica Boulevard that was really good, but oh, okay. I mean, I could walk to the Kookaroo, but yeah, I think the problem with Arby's is they're doing 5 sandwiches for $1, which is a great deal, but you got to go, okay. If you're selling 5 sandwiches for $1, that means your cost on those sandwiches is literally probably 10 cents each. So how good is the meat? And where are they getting it from? The cow's ass? Um, so, you know, I mean, that was their big promotion a couple years ago, 5 sandwiches for $1. I mean, I've had Arby's. It's kind of bland and you got to dump a lot of salt. Yeah, I mean, it really is mystery meat. So, I mean, I don't know. They're still around, and they got enough money to pay Ving Rhames to do the voiceover. Uh, I don't know if they're still doing 5 for $1, but holy fuck, man! I mean, that's insane. Um, but hopefully, I mean, Chick-fil-A, I like. That's not bad. What up, Albert? What up? What up? I'm trying to think what else. I mean, Kevin Hart had a vegan place that he opened it up right across the street from Hollywood High, if you know where that is. That's Sunset and Highland, and that's right across from Chick-fil-A. And like, it didn't last very long. High school kids don't want to eat healthy; they want greasy food. Um, yeah, exactly. Where do they get them, Max? So. I have dated an Australian woman, and they're cool. I mean, I don't really have a type, so I had a very good vibe with this girl, and I can't go into it any further. But there is an In and out there. Yeah, that was pretty nasty, Tracy Morgan throwing up. I know. I mean, when I was a young kid, I never thought I'd be 56. Well, if you want a good old calzone, you got to go to like Musso and Frank's, but that's going to set you back. I mean, we were talking more fast food and healthy fast foods. Kookaroo's the best healthy fast food I've ever had. Um, but it was just interesting that Kevin Hart, if I were him, I would sort out a burger joint. People would have loved it with his name attached to it. But, um, it did not last very long. Chipotle's good. That just went out of business on Melrose and La Brea, which is a really popular spot with kids. I don't know what happened. Now it's a Voodoo Donuts. I've never really. Your previous girlfriends make you sign non-disclosure agreements? No, I can talk about any of them. Some I bring up from time to time on here, and some I don't. But you know, I'm I'm good with 98% of my ex-girlfriends. I still talk to most of them. I still talk to the first girl I ever slept with. No, we don't talk a lot. She's married and has kids, but we're cool. I love me Ralphie May. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to come to your place, Busta. Um, I mean, I don't cut off my exes, but I don't like um, go out of my way to talk to them. Like when I say I talked to the first girl I ever slept with in 1989, um, you know, like when I was dating Lois's mom and she lives in Pennsylvania. Um, Now, when I say Lois is my dog, for those of you not knowing, and I split her with an ex. Um, the first girl I ever slept with had moved to Philadelphia, and we talked from time to time. I said, "Hey, let's go to dinner," and she's married, and I told my girlfriend at the time, "Hey, I'm just gonna meet the first girl I ever, hooked up with, but we're good friends." And she's like, "Yeah, cool." So, um, how many girlfriends you used to have? I've had a lot of girlfriends. I mean, now I'm talking serious girlfriends, and when I say serious, girls I've dated for more than 6 months. And I think from 2013 to now, I've probably had 5 girlfriends. Um, I mean, I think some of my exes. Now, of course, if you ask them, they'd probably tell you a different story. But like, some of them like drama, some don't. Um, but you know, it's just the way I am. Um, I mean, I'm not going to say they all come back, but most of them find out the grass ain't greener on the other side of May. How many times you've been married? Never been married. I had an ex-fiance over the pandemic, and well, you're a lucky man, Lucio. Lucky man. I envy you. Um, Chi-Town, you're making me hungry, and it's 4 in the morning here, so um, we'll do about another 10 minutes, boys and well, boys and boys. Um, I love me a good. I love sloppy joes when I was a kid. Man, those were heavenly. Oh, message held for review. Now I have no moderators in here right now. Let's. Does sex feel good? Yes, it does. You'll have it eventually. You'll find out. And don't be in a rush. I'm not a bratwurst fan. Are you a professional chef, Chi-Town, or what up? Cards ate my wallet. Now I had a girlfriend. I'm your win the Philippine. I don't know what that means. Good for you, 19-year-old girlfriend. You love me. Well, I love you back. Yeah, when I was 46, I dated a 19-year-old for about a year. Um, didn't end very well. That's one of the few exes I don't talk to, but I'm okay with that one. So, what up, Flat Cat? We're gonna do about another 10 minutes, Flat Cat. Um, I love it. I wish I could cook, but I don't. Oh, AB, what up? What up? Yeah, I had a good time. How did I land a night? I mean, I'm funny, so she was a comic too, and like, I mean, funny is no, it's not a 36-year gap, it's a 27-year gap. I'm a Vinnie Vincent man myself. Um, yeah, in order of those three, I would say Vinnie, Mark, Bruce, and Tommy. No, the Kings and Blackhawks tonight. I thought it was Thursday night, or is it Wednesday night? Um, yes, no all caps. Only Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Will everyone subscribe to Chi-Town Busta? Oh, okay. Oh, well, tonight's Wednesday though. Um, so I mean, they should win, but I mean, it was a bit of a rough game yesterday. Um, well, she was an old soul, the 19-year-old, because she had been, unfortunately, she was very damaged when we dated. So I never thought she was 19. I mean, it was literally like dating someone my age. Um, so, but then it was just too much damage for me to overcome. And there's a long story I won't get into, but like she just had so many strikes against her in life that, a nice guy like me comes into the her world. It's just this guy is boring. After a couple months of like being nice to her, she wanted to be abused again. In my opinion, I know it is. It's hard to talk hockey at 4 a.m. Stefan. That's a fact. Um, so no, it wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, yeah, but I didn't take advantage of her. If anything, she groomed me. But you know, I don't think it was lost on this girl that at that time I was the newest paid regular at the Comedy Store and part of a show, Roast Battle, that she dearly wanted to be a part of. So, but I don't regret it. I mean, you don't know what you don't know at the time. Um, so, well, with her, it was just like I look back now and go, man, she got the shit into the stick in life. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, we dated for about a year, and I think that she had adoptive parents. She had obviously real parents. Both kind of abandoned her. Comics took advantage of her, and then we met through Roast Battle, and I think initially it was like, this guy's really nice. He doesn't treat me like everybody else. And then, a couple months in, I think that was almost the problem. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that being nice. What up, Mac? Um, being nice works against you, but when someone is so emotionally damaged and physically damaged and damaged from every conceivable angle, they're used to the abuse, and whether it be mental, physical, or both. So when a guy like me comes in, it's great initially, but then it's like, oh, he's kind of boring. I want to go back to the guy who fucked me in the car the night of my 18th birthday. I mean, that's what I was dealing with. Um, I mean, well, at the end, I mean, so after we broke up about, I don't know, a year later, and I didn't know this at the time, I later found out through mutual friends that she was telling people I hit her and I threw her down a flight of stairs, and it wasn't. Now, luckily for me, everyone she told like loves me, and they're like, "We know Earl, honey. That ain't Earl." But um, you broke up, and it was yeah, basically. Um, you got to pay me to roast you, baby doll, and I don't even know anything about you. Oh yeah, I mean, my problem is, bro, I care too much about what people think about me. So, what up? What up? It'll even though like I mean, that's so much hatred in her heart to make that up, knowing that in this day and age, one tweet, one Facebook post, you're cooked if people believe it. Um, so, but luckily my reputation as a human, not as a comic, but as a human, is so solid that no one believes her. Yeah, for $100 I can. If you threw someone down the stairs, they would be Marsh or something. 100%, Dominic. And then my friend, I mean, I'm relatively athletic. Uh, no, Lou, I did not do it. Um, but, my one friend was like, well, dude, you could have known how to throw her down a flight of stairs where she wouldn't get bruised. It's like, come on, man. You got no control over that. Um, I mean, it could have ruined me for sure. But like I said, everyone in the LA comedy scene, even the one or two people I don't get along with, were like, "Hey, we might not like you, dude. You might not like me, but I know you didn't do it." Um, so it's just a telltale sign of dating a damaged woman. Yes, thank you, SR. I'm going to call you SR because your name is too hard to. We're going to go about another 5 minutes, guys. About another 5 minutes. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you guys for coming in late night in the Earl world. I appreciate it. You guys have been good to me. I mean, how did we, I don't know. I think she just walked out one night. We never talked again. Yes. Well, have a good day at work, Chi-Town. Thanks for joining the stream. What up, Virginia in the house? My day's just ending. It is 4 in the morning here, so we're going to do another couple minutes, and then that's it, my friends. And then I'm powering down for the rest of the evening. What part of California are you in, Max? I try and be Chi-Town. So if we're ever in the same city, come to a comedy show on me, man. I take care of the good fans. Oh, okay. I used to play hockey in Garden Grove. It's not necessarily Orange County, but and a shout out to Flat Cat, the world's greatest late night moderator. One tuck, one no tuck. I don't know what that means. I've never really met Seinfeld. I saw him go up once at the original room at the Comedy Store, but we did not talk. Well, the Comedy Store is worth coming to from the OC. I had a late evening walk. Yes, Kookaroo in the house. But Lois is powering down for the night herself. And there were some real freaks just now. I went to walk her for a minute, and just guys cruising around. Like, I'm good. I'm AEW, baby. AEW for life. So, Um, Nothing against WWE. They're certainly the hotter company right now. But, you know, I like what I like. The freaks do come out at night in my neighborhood. Um, but, uh, I'm a pretty big guy, but well, I'm in West Hollywood, so you get the freaks coming from Hollywood and then the West Side, and they all meet in the middle, and I'm in the middle. So, thoughts on Tony Khan? I mean, listen, Tony Khan is me with $1 billion. Doing exactly what I'd be doing if I had $1 billion. Yeah, I mean, I too liked WCW more than WWE. But you like what you like. I don't root against WWE. But like I said, I've known a lot of my friends who have wrestled in WWE, and they go to AEW, and they're like, we like it so much better here. The travel schedule's a tenth of what they do in WWE, and they basically do Dynamite, Collision, and then a pay-per-view once a month. So you've got 8 shows total plus pay-per-views, and you don't really do house shows. To my knowledge, they don't do house shows at all. And Tony Khan also, I mean, Tony Khan about Ring of Honor because he's such a fan of that. So, yes, hit the screen for likes and subscriptions. And yes, at the Laugh Factory. That was the best Seth Kramer ever had. I do sarcastic comedy, and here's the cartoon I'm on. If you guys like cartoons, I am the father on Tyler, the Creator's The Jellies. That's me with the mustache. So check out The Jellies. It's on, let's see, Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, and HBO Max. And I've been on Roast Battle on Comedy Central, and I believe someone said that's also on Paramount Plus. I was only on season 1. I think it was on the first episode of season 2, but that show sucks. But if you want to see me doing it, you got to go to season 1. Thank you. EA Sports. It's in the game. Yeah, I do like the new WCW YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, I mean it's definitely not for kids. It's adult content, but it's nothing too graphic or anything. I mean, it's kind of like Tyler's music. I know WCW. I remember the last Nitro when Sting and Ric Flair had their last match. It's kind of sad. It was like, holy fuck, man, this is a changing of the tide, more or less. No, I'm not the EA Sports guy. I wish. Okay, I mean, I don't really watch cartoons, but Tyler's cartoon. The first season we did on his phone app, Golf Media, and then the last 2 seasons were done on Adult Swim. So, and the show was a hit by cartoon standards, but Tyler is so successful, or whatever you want to call it, that um, he just didn't want to do it anymore. He gets bored. He's a kid. Um, yeah, that was crazy. I was hoping Shane would come. The only thing Tony Khan could do to compete with WWE right now is have Shane McMahon come out. That'd be pretty big. I've never been to Epstein Island. Thank you very much. I'm sure a few comics were. I mean, comics are fucking pigs. So, SXFD7. That ray gun ain't for kids either. Hello. Thank you, XSBD7. And a shout out to SCVID Show for sending me this. It's an inside joke. If you know, you know. I mean, I'm sure if they were alive, they would AB. Okay, guys, I'll ask it. Diva, you spanked it to most back in the day. I mean, that really is a super chat question, to be frank, but because I like you. Probably Stacy Keebler when she, damn, M. Grant, when she was Miss Hancock in WCW. Um, I think he's being serious. We'll go another 4 minutes, guys. We'll go to the 40-minute mark. And then I'm going, well, I mean, Phoebe Cates, absolutely. And, Phoebe Cates had a song out from the movie Private School. How do I live without you? It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's a good pop song. Good for, was it not Kelvin Klein, Robert Klein, no, Kevin Klein for marrying her wife in that up. And I think they're still married, one of the few Hollywood marriages to last. Ultimate Warrior on Epstein Island probably kill people. So I don't know what Chippo voice is. Isn't that a Jim Norton thing? Chipperson or something. Oh, message held for review. These are always the dangerous ones. Let's see. Why is your neck so big? Like, because I work out. I'd love to see what you look like, bro. Probably make a train take a dirt road. And then who else? What other divas? That's about it. I mean, Major Guns toward the. I don't care how much you can bench. What's that have to do with anything? My neck never been that big. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, it's pretty skinny. It's just a hoodie, bro. Yeah. I mean, I've been the same size since the fourth grade. So I was so big at one point as a child that they were going to have to take out my pituitary gland, because they thought I was going to have that giant disease. Yeah, Big Shaw, be cool, man. Be cool. We're just a good, happy stream in here, and it's too early in the morning to be trolled. You're more than welcome to be in the stream. Hit the like and subscribe button. I mean, I'm 6'1", about 200 pounds. What up, Gaming Freak? Good to see you, man. The stream's about to end, to be honest with you, so sorry you got here at the tail end, but it is 4:13 in the morning, and I'm tired. My body is starting to power down, so get your last-minute questions in. Hit the like and subscribe button, and if you guys, I don't want any money from you guys, and I love that lay down stretch. But if you go on my X account, Twitter, if you guys could share and retweet my pinned tweet, maybe I could get on the WrestleMania roast. Yes, John Cena is a heel, and he's a good heel. They said he was going to shave his head. I think he should, man. I love sleeping, so. Oh, that's cool, cards. Oh, Oklahoma. I mean, did you know? Didn't Jack Swagger go to Oklahoma? Some wrestler went there. Jack Swagger was Jake Hager in AEW. So I would have been a good wrestler because especially in freshman year in high school, because I don't think I was 200 pounds in high school, but I was a pretty big guy. I mean, they wanted me to play football so bad at my high school because I was a big freshman. Yeah, I'm an AEW guy. I'm not really a fan of CM Punk, but I did like his Halloween costume this year, which was Bennett from the movie Commando. I thought that was pretty funny. So, okay, guys. Dr. Death, Steve Williams, absolutely. He was a legit badass. And then he got hurt in that Brawl for All thing in WWE, and that ruined his career. Yeah, CM Punk. I mean, I'll give him the credit that he had two real fights in um, the UFC, but I mean, Mickey Gall killed him, and I forget his first opponent. But yeah, and CM Punk trained with Duke Rufus, so he was legit. I'm not a Stone Cold fan, to be honest with you. Probably the greatest, uh, but it's not easy. I'm trying to think of the greatest wrestler to go in. Probably Brock Lesnar. But he had such a great amateur wrestling background. I mean, Brock Lesnar was an amazing. I saw him fight Shane Carwin in Vancouver live. It's like, holy fuck. I would not want Brock Lesnar raining down punches on me. Yes, I'm going to sleep too, my man. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. I don't recall talking to you much, but thank you for the food tips and whatnot. Well, Brock Lesnar to AEW could AEW needs to do something. I'll leave you guys with that. I mean, either I'm not a pedo. Like, see, this is why I'm ending the stream. I've done a 40 fucking minute stream for you guys, and I got some guy calling me a pedo. Like, you wonder why good comics don't stream. That's the reason why. Yes, thank you. Everyone have a great day. I mean, at least be funny. Like, holy fuck. But this is exactly why good comics don't stream. Like, I'm willing to come in and deal with the trolls to a certain degree, but it's just like, why don't you think Jeselnik streams? He's like, he's not going to steal with that shit. I do love Aleister Black. I think he's going back to WWE. But all right, you guys, I love you guys. Earl Skakel over and out. Thank you again. Good night, Flat Cat.